Hey everyone, this is Chad and Ashley, and this is our van, or is it our bus now?
It's actually our bus now. Not actually going to change the name, but that is the plan, is this school bus. I think we didn't talk too much about it before, so I guess we can start by telling them what it is.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
All right, so let's go take a look at the front. It is a 2003, I guess you would call it a 5-window short school bus. It's built off the Ford E450 chassis, and it's got the 7.3 liter Power Stroke diesel in it. And it seems like a good little bus so far. We've had some rust issues that we didn't really talk about in the last video. All we've done so far is kind of remove the seats. Really just demo. We're fixing up the bus on the outside before working on the inside. Make sure we got a solid foundation to work off of.
Yeah.
A lot of surface rust underneath, nothing major, so we've just been patching that up. And inside we got one bad rust spot I'll give you a look at. The underneath is basically all, I wire brushed everything, treated it with a rust reformer, and I'm just painting it all flat black under there. But inside we got one kind of bad spot. So it's right at the driver's feet. And you can see it's mostly treated and cut out so far. Not great lighting here. There it is. It's kind of hard to see because it's black, but there was a lot of rust, and it was all treated with we wire brushed it, ground out a lot of it, got it down as close to bare metal as we could get it, and left this big hole here. I'm gonna patch it with some bus metal. As you can see, it is mostly cut to shape here. It's just gonna be a couple different pieces to cover most of the hole, but I'm gonna patch it up with some of the bus metal that was left over. Screw that down to the floor, and yeah, hopefully that does it for the rust.
And we haven't picked up the rest of the floor yet, but from right here you can see the floor doesn't look that bad, and we think that's gonna be the worst spot because we discovered the other day when it was raining there's a leak up there, so the water was constantly dripping down right to that spot. So we think that's why that's the worst spot, and I'm pretty happy about that.
Yeah, there's a little rust above the windshield. You could actually see it from here, that we're gonna have to possibly pull the windshield and treat that before it gets too bad. That's one of the next projects. But yeah, like Ashley said, we removed about 3 feet, maybe, 2.5 feet of the actual bus flooring under the wood, and it looks just about perfect under there. I mean, as good as you can ask for. We've heard a lot of stories of people with buses who pull up the wood and it's just completely rotted out, and this floor looks almost perfect under there. I couldn't be happier with the quality of the floor underneath the plywood. And the wood is really nice, so I'll probably end up reusing that. So that is where we are currently at in our school bus build project. And let's keep on working.
So from the last video, I talked a lot about goo gonning the sticky stuff off, and if you watched the last video, you know I've been doing that for literally days. I didn't realize it was gonna be such a big project. But I ordered this thing offline. It's an eraser, decal eraser. It's kind of like rubber. And I was looking for anything other than goo gon online. I saw other options, but I decided to go with this one. So what it does basically is it screws onto your gun. Oh, and I got it on Amazon. It's $9 on Amazon. Can't beat the price. And you kind of just rub it up against the goo, and it comes right off. I love it. It's my new favorite thing. I think power tools are my new favorite thing. But I wanted to show you guys what it looks. Over here is what I did before, and this is the spot. I don't know if you can see on camera. Over here, I didn't do yet. It's kind of textured, but when I put this thing to it, literally just a couple seconds, it comes right off.
All right, next, some more of this old floor has to come out. So we're gonna pull up all the rubber, all the wood, get down to bare metal, and hope that the rest of the metal underneath the wood looks as good as the stuff we can see already. All right, and just like that, all of the wood floors are out. It's a little bit of a big job, but let's go take a look. The stairs are all out, down to bare metal and painted black. And the floors are completely out. All the little holes have been painted and patched. Some with just pennies stuck down with adhesive, and I ran out of pennies, so other are with little pieces of sheet metal that I cut into rectangles. Lots of pennies were used, I think about 100. And we got really lucky. There is no rust on this floor. Look at that. Look how perfect the floor is in here. Can't believe it. Probably the best looking bus floor I have ever seen. We've got the front seat reinstalled for now and the rubber floor in, at least while we work on the rest of the bus so it can be driven around a little bit. And also, mentioned there was a leak around the windshield. We treated all that rust, wire brushed it, treated it with a rust reformer, and sealed up that leak. So hopefully that will no longer be a problem. We will see. We've also gotten the outside of the bus just about completely prepared for paint. Got a lot of the body work done, a lot of the sanding done, or at least the first big round of sanding. There's going to still be a little more sanding left to do. Most of the body work spots done, as much as we were going to do them, at least because I'm not a professional body worker. And it is getting close to ready for paint. Still working on picking a paint color. Ashley, what kind of paint color are you thinking?
I don't know, I was thinking light tan beige color, and you were thinking what was it? A grayish blue color.
Yeah, like a grayish blue. Maybe I'll try and put some colors that are similar on the screen here.
Yes, tell us what you think, and if you have any other color options, we are definitely open to suggestions. We haven't made a decision yet, so let us know what you think.
As you can see, we've made some decent progress on the bus. We're about 2 weeks of work in. Oh, also, this bus has some really nice features I don't think we mentioned before. Tinted windows. The ceiling height inside, we got kind of lucky. It's 6'6" inside, so if you step in here, look at this. I am 6'1", maybe 6'2", and I've still got a lot of height over my head there. It's really nice. We got lucky buying a bus with a high roof. Good engine, transmission. The engine seems to run perfectly. There's zero blow-by at all, if you know what that is. It's a way to tell how much wear is on an engine usually, and there's virtually none on this engine. It seems to be in perfect condition. Tinted windows, high ceilings, good tires.
It's a great bus.
Seems
Basically,
like a good bus.
It's a great bus.
But
and we love it.
yeah,
We love
it really is a great bus.
Yeah.
But as we tend to do, we change plans a lot. So through a weird scenario, which we will describe later on, we've got some explaining to do. But if you just turn around real quick, oh man, oh, what is going on here? Oh well.
And then there was two.
And then there were two buses. So yeah, that's a pretty one too. We'll explain more in the next video. Tell you what the plan is. But yeah, our plans are always changing. So we will explain next time. See you in the next video.
Bye.